Welcome back to Astrology Experts YouTube. In this channel, we hope to bring you clarity and be the bridge to the answers you're seeking from the universe. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. Come join our growing family as we evolve our spirituality while on this human experience. Together, we share the same love for astrology, numerology, angel numbers, and zodiacs. For today's video, you'll be learning about zodiac compatibility, so get your coffee or tea ready and sit with us till the end of this video. Virgo and Sagittarius compatibility. The basic natures of these two people are vastly different. Ruled by Jupiter, the larger-than-life planet of luck and good fortune, Sagittarians have an expansive worldview. They're highly philosophical. They're also always on the brink of some new discovery, whether it be a new country, state, or just a newly discovered dimension of their own mind. Sagittarius is the first sun sign considered to have a universal orientation. In other words, they approach life from a broad, universal perspective. They're also interested in the unseen forces that influence humanity. Unlike their Capricorn sisters and brothers, whose active faith works from the inside out, Sagittarius' spirituality manifests in an extroverted manner. Archers are the true free spirits of the zodiac. Emotions and values. Virgos, on the other hand, are practical and put their trust in things they can't see with their eyes or touch with their hands. More than a fair share of virgins are intensely religious or spiritual. But even then, their faith is aligned with an outer value system. Sagittarius is a free-form spiritualist who likes to explore faith on his own terms. Deeply rooted in the earth, Virgo is a grounded individual who is a stabilizing force in the archer's life. In the soothing presence of a virgin, Sagittarius finds his own calm center and delights in the peaceful stillness there. He learns fully that introspection can yield as much as enlightenment as constantly traveling outside the self in search of new experiences. Still, any close association between these two needs to involve travel, which is as vital to Sagittarius' existence as stability is to Virgo's. Luckily, Virgo is financially savvy and responsible to an almost obsessive degree. Whether they're lovers or friends, Virgo is more than capable of footing the bill. A fair warning to all of those freedom-loving, spontaneous archers, with their sights set on a new sun: if Virgo values you, he or she will genuinely enjoy taking care of you. However, the Virgin will absolutely not stand for being treated like a doormat, no matter how much he loves you. Compatibility rating 2 out of 10. Friendships. Although emotionally reserved, Virgo is one of the most accomplished communicators of the zodiac. Their Mercury rulership endows them with verbal eloquence and communication skills that rival Gemini's. Perhaps Virgo is an even better communicator than Gemini, as his ideas are hardly ever clouded by changeability or confusion. Sagittarius loves communication in all forms. For this reason and this reason alone, they may well be drawn to a Virgo at a party. As far as Sag is concerned, there are never enough new people to experience or at least learn something from. Virgo certainly does not share this perspective. Even the most extroverted Virgos are highly discriminating and don't relish the idea of wasting valuable time and energy on people who don't add real meaning or significance to their lives. But Virgo admires Sagittarius' impressive intellect, range of life experience, and knowledge about everything under the sun. Sagittarius is famous for being an eternal class clown, whereas Virgo has a serious introspective disposition. Virgo's innate pessimism and obsession with details can certainly throw a wet blanket on the expansive archer's enthusiasm. Still, they can benefit greatly from a friendship with each other. Sagittarius could afford to learn a thing or two about patience and continuity. Virgo can unburden her heart of unnecessary neurotic stress by allowing the archer to infuse some more fun and spontaneity into her universe. Compatibility rating 5 out of 10. Relationships. Relationships between these two signs are complicated to say the least. There is a strong intellectual pull between them. Although gifted with uncanny analytical skills and discernment, Virgo tends to have a scientific mind. There is nothing Virgo enjoys more than having measurable proof of his belief system. Sagittarius, however, is not necessarily committed to any belief system, but learns as he goes. Yet, Sagittarius' intellect encompasses more than just the tangible world that can be measured or proven. For example, Sag may have studied metaphysics thoroughly enough to present a strong case for why unseen, intangible forces can be real. Virgo respects Sagittarius' intelligence enough to listen with an open mind and perhaps even learn something. Archers are uniquely able to show earthbound Virgos that the earth itself contains myriad magical mysteries. Before they can experience these exciting dimensions of life together, something truly regretful might happen. Fury, impulsive Sagittarius tries to crack Virgo's cool exterior, but it's to no avail, and the archer goes off in search of more instant gratification. When Sagittarius accepts that Virgo doesn't fall in love all at once, the wait is often well worth it. Virgo's patience goes a long way, but if Sag routinely disregards his gentle admonishments about everything from saving money to folding socks correctly, Virgo will become critical. Virgo dissatisfaction takes on the form of finickiness, and Sagittarius prefers to concentrate on the big picture rather than the mundane details which he deems mostly meaningless. However, if they meet each other halfway through their differences, Virgo might oversee the finances and take care of the detail work, while Sagittarius makes their big plans and dreams. As long as Sag doesn't take advantage of Virgo's efficacy and willingness to get his hands dirty, this could be a harmonious pattern. Compatibility rating 5 out of 10. Marriage. If they can assimilate their differences into their own unique semblance of harmony, they may move to make a deeper commitment, which can translate to marriage. Virgos who value concrete proof of commitment are inclined to marry when serious about a lover. Sagittarians live for the grand romantic overtures and sentimentality that weddings entail. Once married, they will have to work out a way to handle finances that doesn't drive them both to insanity. Virgos work fastidiously towards set goals, while many thrill-seeking archers live primarily for pleasure. Virgo will be horrified at Sagittarius' apparent devil-may-care attitude about money. He or she will view it as an irresponsible, childlike way to approach the future. Yes, those words were capitalized as an indication of how fearful and reverent Virgos are about their futures. They might do better if Sag simply leaves the organization of and adherence to a savings plan to Virgo. However, Virgo needs to respect and accommodate Sagittarius' need for some extravagances. Sometimes, spending money is one way in which the archer honors his vivacity of spirit. Compatibility rating 6 out of 10. Communication. Communication between these two isn't as fraught with conflict as one might think. Since they're both mutable signs, their arguments pass over rather easily. Neither are keen to hold grudges for very long. They will butt heads when Virgo becomes overly critical or douses Sag's sunny attitude in a deluge of pessimism. Disillusioning this free spirit is no easy feat, but if romantic Sag really loves Virgo, it can really happen. And when it does, Sagittarius is very likely to make one or two stark observations that really hit home. Their frankness can be seen as callous by Virgos. They are sensitive and should come in a package that reads, "Handle with care." When their differences become staggering and affect the mood of their relationship, Virgo might surprise Sagittarius with an eagerness to learn about Sag's latest subject of study as a student of life. Or perhaps she will surprise him with a vacation, and we all know how much Sagittarius loves surprises. To alleviate the stress and revive the joy of their union, Sagittarius might ask Virgo's advice about something weighing heavily on their minds, which Virgos are usually more than willing to provide. Love softens the harsh blows they deal each other and emphasizes the joyful aspects of their connection. Compatibility rating 6 out of 10. Sex and intimacy. Sagittarius is as spontaneous about sharing affection as he is about everything else. Virgo, who is capable of loving just as intensely, needs a patient lover who strips her to the core over time, layer by layer. Their sex life can range from tantric, earthy, and transcendental to fiery, raw, and explosive. Through sexual bonding, Virgo accesses a deep inner peace and stillness that melts Sagittarius' heart, mellowing her intensity. Virgins have a reputation to be emotionally detached, and it can be true to a degree. But astrologers who focus only on this quality miss out on the sign's sensitivity, sensuality, and capability to get to the heart of matters. Once unleashed, Virgo sensitivity manifests both in thoughtful daily acts and in the bedroom. In their tantric approach to sex, Virgos are aware of every small nuance of their lover's body, mind, and spirit, and the way all three parts connect fluidly during sexual merging. Sagittarius will open up completely in Virgo's hands, her emotions rushing into his like a river from behind a broken dam. The fiery, passionate nature of the Archer awakens Virgo's emotional self from hibernation, just as the warm sun blooms flowers to the surface in spring. Despite their differences, or perhaps because of them, the Archer and the Virgin guide each other toward achieving wholeness through sexuality. Compatibility rating 6 out of 10. Virgo Sagittarius Compatibility Pros. Sagittarius lightens the burden that weigh heavily on the Virgo mind and heart. Virgo is a stabilizing force in Sagittarius' life. The Virgin quietly inserts romance into mundane life by giving Sagittarius thoughtful gifts, pampering baths, or much-needed solid advice. Sag awakens Virgo to the metaphysical, unseen forces of life that are just valid as tangible experiences. Virgo Sagittarius Compatibility Cons. Virgo's pessimism and neuroses might put a damper on the Archer's usually indomitable optimism. Sag believes in luck, and the Virgo believes that only real luck is a kind one makes on his own. They can squabble about finances and lifestyle choices to no end. Sagittarius runs hot, and Virgo runs cool. If Sagittarius doesn't wait Virgo out, he or she may never discover the depth of this person's soul. Summary of Virgo and Sagittarius. The relationship between Virgo and Sagittarius is often a case of opposites attracting. They each sense something they need in the other and lack in themselves. Sag desperately needs a stabilizing influence, a way to connect with her inner stillness, and a loyal support system. Virgo can tangibly bring all of those things into her world, changing love from an ideal to a reality. The Virgin just as desperately needs an infusion of joy into his life experience. He should try to open up to the world with the help of Sag, who is brave and expansive. Sag is nothing if not brave and expansive. This relationship can yield tremendous growth and satisfaction if the two really love each other and can put their intelligence to use by finding creative solutions to their problems. Compatibility rating 5 out of 5. Thank you so much for riding with us till the end. If you've liked that, please give this video a thumbs up. And again, don't be shy. Click that subscribe and be a part of Astrology Experts community. Like most of us in Astrology Expert who love reading, you can come visit our website. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. See you on the next video!